Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another video of the Arizona Sports Fan Live Edition. Thank you so very much for tuning back in, guys, today on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday afternoon, right? Thank you so very much for tuning in, guys. Obviously, if you have not yet heard or have not had my post notifications on the YouTube page, like I've been telling you guys over and over again, breaking news that just happened a couple hours ago. The Arizona Cardinals signed AJ Green to a one-year deal, $6 million. Now, I did post a video about it. I think a lot of people kind of took it the wrong way because I wasn't super over the top happy, doing cartwheels about the signing. Although I'm glad that we got a number 2 wide receiver. I am. And I like AJ Brown. I think it's very, very cool to see what DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Brown, and Christian Kirk is going to look like in the slot. I think it's going to look really, really awesome. Really cool. Now, the reason why I didn't get over the top excited, because I think I had my heart set on a different player. And that most likely would have been Curtis Samuel. The reason why is because he's younger. We could have got him in a multi-year deal. And we could have been more for the future as opposed to this 1 year. Right now, AJ Green is on a 1-year deal, which isn't bad at all. Definitely not bad under the circumstances of what his name is. $6 million isn't bad. I know he has the potential to make more with incentives and all that stuff that come along with doing it. But I think the truth of the matter here is it wasn't the player that I wanted, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I wanted. It matters on what's going to happen with this Arizona Cardinal team. If they're going to produce, then I don't care. Honestly, that's the bottom line here. We all have opinions. We all have something that we want to say. So that's the main reason why I wanted to open up this live stream here today. It's the reason why I wanted to open up this live stream today and basically have your guys' opinion. If you guys want to get on the show, we can talk a little about AJ Green. We could talk a little bit about Rodney Hudson. I know there is latest news that came out being that the Raiders are no longer trying to release Rodney Hudson. Now they're trying to trade Rodney Hudson because I think they knew that he had a big market. And now all of a sudden they're retracting what they said yesterday. And now they're going to try to retain him and now try to trade him away, which could still very well come to the Cardinals. It's just, I think what they're expecting is a second day pick. So maybe anywhere between a second to a third round pick, which honestly, I don't know. Although I know we need it, we absolutely do need it. We'll see what happens with the Arizona Cardinals. If they pull the trigger, maybe they can get rid of a third round pick. Honestly, I wouldn't give anything. Either this is what I would do if I was a GM. I would hold out. I don't know, because it's so tough to really do something like that because I know maybe there might be other teams that would be very, very interested in getting a Rodney Hudson. So that's kind of tough to say, but I don't know. I would come in and give him maybe a late round pick and hopefully nobody else wants him, but it's all going to go to the highest bidder. And that's really the unfortunate part of the truth of the matter here, which really, really sucks. But yeah, that's kind of the truth of the matter here, guys. Let's go ahead and read into the comments to see what everybody else has to say. We do have a super chat in here. I see you, S. Sick Camaro. Let me give you the quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much for doing that. He says, let's start the stream out right. Keep up the good work, Mike. And thanks for distracting me at work. No worries, man. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Yeah, what we're going to try to do, we're going to try to have a lot of people, maybe some subscribers come on and kind of give us their input in the whole matter. If they're happy with the AJ Green signing, if they're not happy, where do we land with the Rodney Hudson scenario? Because I think if we landed Rodney Hudson, I think that would automatically make this AJ Green signing that much more sweeter, if that makes sense. So keep in mind, I do like the signing. Please don't get me wrong. I like it. Cheap deal, looks good. But I think the truth of the matter is I had my heart set on something else. But that's just kind of where we're at right now. Let's read on to the comments here. Let's keep reading what everybody else has to say. Eduardo says, AZ loves signing players with injury history. It's not that I love that, man. It's just there's nothing that we can do. I'm not gung-ho about it. I'm not gung-ho about it. But I mean, I know that Juju probably wouldn't have been the best case because we probably couldn't afford him. Curtis Samuel was the one that I really, really wanted to get. It's not that. I don't know. It's tough. It absolutely is a tough thing to say. I mean, I kind of go back and forth right now because I know he did have some injury history. I know if we got AJ Green 3-4 years ago, I would be a lot happier. But it's the truth of the matter right now. I mean, it's kind of where we're at right now in terms of this organization. We're bringing a lot of veterans in here because I think we're in a win now mode. But it's really a short-lived it's really short-lived, to be 110% honest with you. It's a really short-lived. So we'll see exactly what happens. We'll see what happens in this whole scenario here. We do got Red Sea in here with another $15 donation. My guy, let me give you the quick dab, saying AJ was the wrong Bengals player that we needed. Yeah, I can honestly say I do agree with you there. I know the William Jackson really kind of made everybody really upset. I don't know. It made me upset too. And honestly, it definitely broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I was really super pumped up about William Jackson possibly being an Arizona Cardinal, but that's not what happened here. So yeah, let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Thank you so very much for the super chats, guys. What we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to get some subscribers on here so we can start talking some Arizona Cardinals, where you feel about it, how you like it, how you don't like it. Anything else, come on here, and I'm willing to hear it. We did have a person that was a little crazy on our on our comments here earlier. I think he goes by Arizona Animal or Animal Arizona. I forgot what his screen name is, but if he's on here, I would love to get him onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, because he always has some crazy things to say. So if he's on here, definitely let me know. Definitely put me on the stream, add me on Instagram or Twitter, and I can get you on here, because you're always talking all sorts of negative stuff. So I would love to get you on here so we can talk and have a friendly conversation. But give me 1 second here. We do have another super chat in here. I do see from, it was BBH. What's going on, my guy? Thank you so very much for being here. Let me give you the quick dab, saying I knew AJ Green, but let's sign one wide receiver just in case. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the truth of the matter here is that I don't know. It's so tough to say, hey, I like this signing, or hey, I don't like this signing. It's really tough to say. And I know our opinions might change when the season comes around. But if you really take a look at the scenario here, it makes it really seem like, my God, everybody's coming here to retire. It makes it seem like, hey, Arizona is that place that everybody wants to come here to retire. We have perfect weather. We have a lot of, retirement homes, and it kind of seems like that same trend. It's kind of frustrating. It really is frustrating. So I'm kind of indifferent, honestly. So I'm not happy with the signing, but I'm not mad about the signing either, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of hard to kind of gauge at this moment, because yes, we can be upset, but he might do really good things as a number 2 wide receiver. But I think it's really important to kind of gauge to see where the fan base is at. And I would love to get every single one of you guys on so we can have a conversation about the signing here. Now, I know there's a lot of people that want to talk about Rodney Hudson as well. We got a lot of new viewers coming in here. Welcome in. We have 112 people in here. Definitely do me a favor. Smash that like button, guys. If you're just getting in here, that would mean the world to me. But Rodney Hudson is a person that a lot of people want to talk about. If you have not heard the news yet, Rodney Hudson or the Raiders organization now retracted their statement from yesterday, saying that they're going to release him. And now what they're saying is that they're no longer going to release him, and they're going to try to trade him off, which is very, very unfortunate, because they're looking into getting a second day draft pick, which anywhere between the second or a third round pick, which is really unfortunate. But we'll see what happens. We'll absolutely see what happens here with the Arizona Cardinals and what they try to do, because honestly, it's very, very, very important for the Arizona Cardinals to get a center, and that might be the guy. That might be the guy for the Arizona Cardinals. We do got Colin P in here with another super chat. My guy, let me give you that quick dab. Says, I think AJ Green was a good pickup. Our locker room needs veterans to set the tone for the younger guys. I like it. Okay, perfect. Positivity. The only situation is who's the younger guys at this point? Christian Kirk. I don't know. We have players in place to win right now, but what happens if we don't win right now? You know what I mean? What after these next 2 years that happen? What happens then? AJ Green ends up retiring. DeAndre Hopkins maybe gets disgruntled. What's going to happen if we don't hit the promised land? That's my main concern. That's my absolute main concern here. But we'll definitely go ahead and keep on reading into the comments. We do have AZ Cardinal fan in the house. Let me give you that quick dab. Said Rodney Hudson to the Cardinals. I'm hearing talks. Hey, man, honestly, I think everybody would be happy with it. I think that would put everybody's mind at ease to this whole AJ Green signing. Everybody would be like, yeah, no worries. It's not so bad anymore. I think when we do, if that happens, Rodney Hudson comes here, I think it wouldn't be so bad with this whole AJ Green thing. But I do see everybody's point of view. I really do, with the whole retirement home, with everything that's kind of going about doing that, because I would have loved to gotten Curtis Samuels personally. But hey, It didn't happen. We do have Red Sea in here with another $5 donation. Say smash that like button. Yes, absolutely, man. Let me give you the quick dab. Thank you so very much for doing that, man. Absolutely means the world to me. I don't think you quite understand how much this means. We do also have S6 Camaro coming back on here saying 120 viewers and only 7 likes. If y'all press, thanks, man. Appreciate you, SS Camaro. That means the world, especially since you're at work, man. That's hilarious. Thank you so very much for watching. Bottom line, we're going to try to make this stream as awesome and as great as possible once we get some subscribers on here to really let us know how they're feeling, because this is big news. It is. You know, the latest acquisition that we ended up getting, obviously players that were not the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt's a big name. He definitely is one of the big names out there. He came up, but everybody had that same aspect of like, hey, veteran, injury prone. What are we going to do? Today, what happens? The same thing. AJ Green gets signed. What happens? He's a big name. He's a veteran. He's injury prone. It seems like we're having the same trend, and it's kind of unfortunate that we're always kind of back in the same situation here. But like, what are we supposed to do as fans here other than be really upset? And hopefully Steve Keim and hopefully Michael Bidwell sees this video, because we're going to get some fans on here. Bottom line is we're going to get some fans on here. And honestly, the fans are what makes this organization flow. Let's be honest. If we have no fans there, if we have no fans buying tickets, they're going to know that we're disgruntled. But there's always going to be fans going to Cardinal games. That's just the truth of the matter. There's some people that ride and die with the, well, I wouldn't say ride or die, but there's some fans out there that they don't think the Cardinals do any wrong, and they just go to games regardless because that's something to do on Sundays, which I can see. I mean, that's up to you. That's your money. But they're always going to be those fans. They're always going to be going to games. But honestly, with everything that's going on right now, I don't think I'm going to go to any games. It's nothing to do with the signings, but like, if you haven't heard already, I am expecting my first child. I'm going to have a little girl, so I'm super excited about it. But everything that's going on, I don't think I'm going to put myself in that situation to kind of go to games when everything's super crowded. I'd rather just stay home, watch some TV, watch the games on the TV for now. And that's kind of how we play things out at this very moment. So we'll see what happens. We'll absolutely see what happens. We do have Fidel Mendoza coming up clutch here with another $5 donation. My guy, thank you so very much. My goodness, you guys are coming in here clutch with all these $5 donos, man. Says maybe AJ signing means a push for Desmond King. Yeah, maybe. I mean, here's the truth of the matter, guys. Those are the top 3 needs that we wanted, right? We wanted the wide receiver number 2. We wanted the center, and then we also wanted we also need the DB. So we got the wide receiver number 2. Whether you like the signing or not, like, we got a wide receiver number 2. The truth of the matter is that we're missing those other 2s. Can Steve Keim make this jump and do something like this? Honestly, what I would have done, and hopefully he already done it in the back scenes, and hopefully there's no information that came out, but I would have spoken to Chandler Jones and said, hey, man, can we maybe renegotiate your contract and give you more money up front, allocate more towards the bonus so we can open up some more cap space so we can fill the needs for this team? That's what I would have done if I was the GM. Like, legit, that is exactly what I would have done. But we'll see what happens. We'll absolutely see what happens. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. We have some people that are excited. That's cool, man. Yeah, be excited. I mean, I'm not doing these streams to try to change your mind. I'm just trying to gauge to see what the fan base is saying, because the bottom line, guys, is we have a lot of opinions. Like, there's 136 people in here. Like, that's absolutely nuts to me right now. On an afternoon on a Wednesday, 140 people in here just chilling, hanging out and watching the AZ Sports Fan and trying to converse and trying to engage within this community here. So I'm actually really, really happy that you guys even came up in general. We got Colin P in here saying Dez or AJ Green. Let me go ahead and first off starting by giving you that quick dab. Dez or AJ Green? AJ Green. And I'm not being biased because we signed him. I do think if we had both of them on a platter and asking like who we would have wanted, I think I would have chose AJ Green over Dez, in my personal opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, though. Nicholas Sawyer, my guy, thank you so very much for being on here. Let me give you the quick dab again. And Nicholas, thank you so very much for, being on the comments. I saw you on the comments with that whole Animal Arizona or Arizona Animal, whatever his name was, talking all sorts of crazy on here. That guy does that a lot, where he kind of comes onto a lot of my videos and he's like, you're dumb, but he always watches me. So I don't understand. Like, really, what's his point of view? I would hate for people to be like that upset with their lives that they constantly watch something that they hate. So every once in a while, I like to give them advice. Hey, man, if I make you that upset, don't watch. Like, unsubscribe. You don't need to be a member of the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. Like, you really don't. So let me give you another quick dab just because you went ahead and showed up for the AZ Sports Fan, man. Thank you so very much for doing that. But he says, I'm a huge fan of the Cardinals, but I'm getting tired of these past prime veteran teams. We need to end up with new teams every 2 or 3 years. Love the channel, bro. Yeah, and I completely agree with you. And that was my negative take into this whole situation here is where, yes, we're getting these big names, but they're going to be gone in 2 to 3 years. And 3 years is even pushing it. Who knows? Who's to say that AJ Green will be healthy the 2 years? Who's to say that JJ Watt will be healthy for the 2 years that we have him in? Like, what it seems like is happening right now with Steve Keim is he's like, I'm going to put all my eggs in a basket. That's what I'm going to do right now. All the eggs are being put into a basket, and this is our win now mode. Like, that's what he's saying. But why are we getting younger talent in here? Why aren't we getting the younger talent out there to bring in here to grow within this organization? Because the truth of the matter is in 2 or 3 years, we're going to be back in the same situation. We absolutely will be back in the same situation where we're like, oh, we need a wide receiver. We need a defensive tackle, the interior, because J.J. Watt, retired. We all know Steve Keim can't draft worth a diddly. We all know Steve Keim is not very good in free agency as well. Why do we have him in GM? I don't know. I absolutely don't understand it. So have we hit 6,000 subscribers? Has that happened already? Let me go here. Let me get on this real quick. We're super close to hitting 6,000 subscribers, guys. If you have not quite subscribe to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, definitely do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube and put your post notification bell on. Just because the season's over doesn't mean we stop making content on the Cardinals. We will be having a draft party. We'll be having all sorts of different stuff, guys. So I'm absolutely excited about, just the rebuild process of this Arizona Cardinal team. So one big shout out again to Nicholas Sawyer. I do see that there was another comment that he put on here. He said, yeah, he was a hater. Yeah, he definitely was, man. Honestly, I try not to pay attention too much. I try to kind of kill those people with kindness. But I want to get him on here. He just never wants to come on here. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. We do got BBHALV coming up here clutch with another $2 donation. My guy, let me give you the quick dab. It says 2015 flashback success and then rebuild worried. That's the nature of the beast. That's the nature of the beast. And that is exactly why we're in our situation that we are in, because our front office, and I'm not going to put it all on Steve Keim, but our front office in general, even the ownership is comfortable with the way that we build teams. And I don't understand why it doesn't give us long-term success. It gives us success in spurts. So we might be good for 2 years, but we're rebuilding for 7 and 8 years. And then when we're rebuilding for 7 and 8 years, the frustration comes around with a lot of fans. And there's the fans that don't think the Cardinals do any wrong. They come in and say, it's a process. Don't worry about it. It's rebuilding mode. Don't worry about it. But this is the trend. This is the exact trend. How are we ever supposed to be like the Steelers? How are we ever supposed to be like the Seahawks with Russell Wilson? How are we always supposed to be like the Patriots when they had Tom Brady? Those type of teams that constantly have success is what I want this Arizona Cardinal team to be. That's what I want this Arizona Cardinal to be. I don't want to be successful in 1 or 2 years where we're the flavor of the week. I don't care about that. Give me long-term success. I want to be a relevant team in 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. That's the type of team that I want to be proud of. And that's not who we are, because our front office is constantly giving us these type of deals. No, so don't get me wrong. AJ Green isn't a bad deal. I'm not upset because I'm saying AJ Green is a bad deal. Don't take my words out of context. But this is what we're given here. This is what we're given. We're given a GM and Steve Keim. Michael Bidwell is the owner, and their comfortability with every time doing the same situation over and over again. And I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. Give me long-term success. That's what I want. We have RC3 coming up here with the $5 donation. My guy, let me give you the quick dab. Says the young receiver, the more money they cry for. Open up the lines, AZ. I definitely will, my guy. Thank you so very much for the $5 donation. I will be opening up the phone lines here shortly because I'm very, very curious to figure out what everybody else has to say. We got Nick L coming up here. I believe we just got Hudson. Don't say that. Did we really? Please don't say that. Hey, man, don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Wait. One of the best centers in the game is expected to land in Arizona. Rodney Hudson files a pushing. Yes, there is a trade. Guys, if you don't know, thank you, Nick L. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate that. Yes, rumor has it, Ian Rappaport saying that there is going to be speculations right now that we are going to trade for Rodney Hudson. Rodney Hudson is coming to the Arizona Cardinals, or at least speculations at this very moment. Nick L., let me give you the multiple dab. My guy, thank you so very much. Red Sea coming up here says, we about to land Hudson. Let me give you the quick dab. Thank you so very much. We have Angel Escobar saying, we just traded for Hudson. Let's go. And then we got Nicholas Sawyer coming up here, clutch, as being a channel member. Breaking news, guys. The Arizona Cardinals are about to trade for Rodney Hudson. Now, I hope it's a good pick. I hope it's not so much that's going to put us back. But that's the speculations that are coming out right now. Let's go. Exactly. Fire emojis, fist bumps on the chat below. Let's make sure that we can get this going. The GM heard us, y'all. The GM heard us. Even if we're making cricket noises, I don't care. We are making a little bit of a noise to be like, man, the fan base wants better. Yes, we want better. Let's go. This is exactly what we wanted right here. Let's go. Oh, is it a third round pick? Okay, so I'm reading what everybody else has to say. Everybody's saying a third or a fourth. It says a third. Who cares for a third? Okay, so we give up a third round pick, Kevin says. Okay. I mean, hey, it's a center that is a Pro Bowl type of a center. So honestly, I'm not mad at it. We have to do what we have to do. So honestly, I don't hate this acquisition. I really don't hate it. Third round for Hudson and a seventh. So is it third and a seventh for the same year, or is it seventh for the year after? All right. So I'm getting everybody coming. I'm getting some mad DMs, guys. If you guys don't believe me, my phone is blowing up right now. So like, if I don't respond to you, and that's probably the most reason why, because I got mad DMs coming in here. Yep, it's been official. So Raiders are trading Corey Hudson for a third round and a seventh round pick per sources. So seventh pick and a seventh pick to Arizona. Oh, so we're getting a seventh round pick. And wait, right? So seventh round pick. Okay, so yeah. So what it is right here is that we're trading away a third round pick, and they're giving back to us Rodney Hudson and a seventh round pick. That is what is happening. So we're getting Rodney Hudson and a seventh round pick from the Raiders, and they are getting a third round pick per sources right now. So, hey, I don't hate it. I really don't. So we can give a little bit more of a little bit more draft capital going on here. I don't hate that at all. I really, really don't. Sweet. Okay. So that works. We got my guy, Spotlight Raider Talk, just messaging me here. Oh, heck yeah. Let's go. AZ just got Rodney Hudson. Let's go. I want to get my Raiders guy back up on here, man. And let's see how he feels about this. That's who I want to get on here. I want to get my Raiders guy on here to see how he feels about this try. I think that's good for both of us. Honestly, we get a seventh from them, and we get a seventh for them, and then they get a third from us. And obviously, we also get Rodney Hudson. We got Night Owl says, let's go, Kaim. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that right now. Absolutely. I'll give you the quick dab just for the $2 donation. Yes, Kaim, definitely good. We also got Red Sea coming up here real quick saying, let's be honest, our third round pick was going to be a center anyways. Yeah, that's probably true. I knew Creed Humphreys was a guy that I wanted to target in the fourth. I'm sorry, not in the fourth, in the second. But hey, this definitely gives us some wiggle room to maybe go DB or wide receiver DB or DB wide receiver. So it kind of helps us out for sure. 1 second, y'all. All right. I do not hate this at all. I don't hate this at all. We just got Rodney Hudson, y'all. We just got Rodney Hudson. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Heck yeah. See, and this is the type of stuff that I want to see right here. This is the type of stuff that I want to see. Red Sea coming up clutch with a $5 donation. Let's go. Is it JG Colonna says, the AZ Sports fan, please help me. Who Hudson? Is he good? Yeah, he is. He's rated to be a top center. He's like 31, 32 years old, coming from the Raiders. Very, very, very good. A very good center. So we're getting a very good center, and most likely Mason Cole is either out the door, he's going to be the backup. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So extremely excited about this. Extremely excited about this. So you have redeemed yourself, Kime. You have redeemed yourself. So I am happy with that. I am absolutely happy. No problem. No problem, JG. You're good, man. Cool. All right, my guys, let's do this. Let's open up the phone line. So now I honestly think that because we just got this news, now granted, we did lose a third, not a big deal, but we got one of the best centers in the NFL. Hey, why? This is a win. This is good. So I honestly think that the AJ Green signing makes it seem that much more better, in my personal opinion. So now what we really need to focus on in the draft, in my personal opinion, unless there's any other people that, want to get the, another position, but in my personal opinion, cornerback. Cornerback is the only one I can really think of. But I do think DB, although I think it's very important to still get DB because I don't think Patrick Peterson's coming back. I really, really don't think Patrick Peterson's coming back. So we have a couple people saying, what's the phone number to call in? So we don't have a phone number to call in. All you need to do is add me on Instagram. Do you see this little ticker down here? It has my Instagram information. Shoot me a follow and send me a DM and say, hey, I want to get on. I will send you a link. And that link, all you need to do is click on that link and you're able to get onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Turn your camera on because I don't like talking to black screens. All right, y'all. So Colin P says odds he can block Aaron Donald. Hey, honestly, even if he doesn't get Aaron Donald all the 100% of the time, he's better than what we had before. So we got to take that. You know what I mean? If that makes sense at all. So maybe he might not 100% block Aaron Donald because let's be honest, Aaron Donald is a beast, y'all. Aaron Donald is an absolute freak of nature. So he's still an upgrade, a massive upgrade from Mason Cole. And if you look at the film, if you take a look at everything that's been going on here, a lot of the pressure came from the inside. A lot of pressure came in and automatically spooked Kyler Murray. So Kyler Murray had to get out of the pocket and make some silly mistakes. So keep that in mind as well, that this is a complete upgrade for the Arizona Cardinals. So breaking news, if everybody's just coming on here, we have 217 people in here. Shout out to everybody that's been in here coming into the stream. Make sure you smash that like button, guys. That would be the world to me. That would mean the world to the channel, and basically get everybody all rattled up, man. Free agency frenzy is upon us, and we're finally starting to make moves. We're starting to finally make moves here. I was sad yesterday with the whole William Jackson situation. Not anymore. I'm happy now. AJ Green makes it seem a lot better now. I don't know why. With Rodney Hudson coming over, AJ Green makes it seem a lot better to me. I have no clue why. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Let's see what everybody else has to say. So we have Risk Disc saying Rodney's coming to AZ. Let's go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Smash the like. Smash the like button just for the Rodney signing. And if you like the AJ Green signing too, smash the like button on that too. All right. Trent Williams still a free agent or not? No, Trent Williams actually ended up getting signed by San Francisco 49ers to like a very, very multi-year deal. So really kind of frustrating. But hey, it is what it is. All right, there's a lot of people already trying to get in here. Everybody's trying to get onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. It is absolutely pandemonium right now. Guys, this is absolutely crazy. Let me go ahead and post something here on my social media because you know I got to do what I got to do. And that's basically putting Rodney Hudson on my story mode. If you guys can do me one big favor, take a picture of yourself watching the stream and send it and add it to your story and tag me on there. And I'm going to basically make that on my story, if that makes sense. We did this like a couple streams back where you guys took a picture of yourself watching the stream and put it on your story and tag me. And I'm going to put it right back on my story here too. So if you guys can do me one big favor and do something like that, that would be absolutely amazing. Let me go ahead and put this on my social media here real quick, and then we should be good. All right, 233 people on here. Sheesh, I don't think we've ever had this much people on here on a regular stream that wasn't, post-game show. That's absolutely crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Somebody says, "Do I have a Snapchat?" I don't have a Snapchat. No, not when it comes to like the AZ Sports Fan here. It's just there's nothing that I would do on there that would be beneficial, I guess, in my eyes. But this is a good signing, y'all. This is a very, very, very good signing. So let me take Colin P's comment off here real quick, and then we'll open up the phone lines. My phone is buzzing, y'all. My phone is buzzing. All right, let me go ahead and open up the phone lines 1 second. Everybody's adding me on Instagram. Sheesh, this is the most I think I've ever had people shoot me DMs. So you guys, if you guys want to get on here, I think this is going to be tough. This is going to be absolutely tough. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, everybody's stoked. Everybody's absolutely stoked. We should sign a Dory Jackson. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I honestly wouldn't mind Desmond King either. I think Desmond King would be absolutely amazing. Okay, let me get the link here real quick, guys, and then we will go from there. 1 second. Sheesh, everybody's up in here today. My goodness, everyone wants to talk some Cardinals right now. Okay, 1 second. I'm getting the link up and ready to go. So when you do come on, please turn on your cameras. We will be having a draft. Not draft. What am I saying? We're going to be having a free agency party here shortly with the new acquisitions of the Arizona Cardinals. How you're feeling compared to what today and yesterday had. So 96 XB 7. All right, 1 second, y'all. Almost done. I'm getting the link right now just so I can copy and paste it to everybody who's sending me DMs. So that's what I'm doing right now. You're probably asking, like, what the heck is this guy doing? So I'm just getting the link right now so I can start sending it to everybody so we can get people onto the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. Like always, we most likely will open this up with Red C because Red C is the guy, the man with the plan. Sending it to him right now. 1 second, y'all. Sheesh, did I miss any super chats? If I didn't, cool, no worries. I just wanted to make sure I gave you a quick dab before anything. Okay, I don't think I missed any super chats. All right, cool. Hey guys, if you guys want to do a super chat, that really means the world to me. Please definitely get me and also put me on your story too. Put me on your story too. I'm gonna try to get some new people on here because I see a lot of the same faces on here. Cool. All right, let's get this going here. We're starting to get some people in here. We have people in the background right now. 1 second, y'all. This is absolutely pandemonium right now. Let's go. Mikey went ahead and sent me on his own story. Let's go. Shout out to you, Mikey. Thank you so very much for doing that, man. Let me put this on my story. All right, let's do this. Okay. All right, I have Red C there. Hey, Red C, can you do me a favor? Can you turn on your camera on real quick, and then we'll get you on here real fast, so we can talk some trades that are going on right now. 238 people in here, absolutely nuts, absolutely nuts. Okay, Red C says 1 second. No worries, man. I got you. No worries. We got Austin. Austin, I see you, man. Let me send you the link. Go ahead and get on here, and you guys, if you guys could turn your cameras on, that would be absolutely amazing. We also have Carlos. Carlos, I see you back here as well. I'm sending you the link too. 230 people in here. Let's talk some Cardinals, man. Let's talk some Cardinals. Oh, Mikey says I want the link. Okay, yeah, I got you, Mikey. I got you right here, man. Let me send you the link right now. Dope. Okay, perfect. Hey, I'm starting to send links. So whoever DMs me first, I'm just sending the links, y'all. But keep in mind too, like I have a list of people. So I'm just kind of going down my list and basically going from there. So first thing, we have Carlos in the house. Carlos, my guy, talk to me, man. How are you feeling about what just happened?
Feeling good. A lot better than yesterday. But yesterday I was really hoping that, I don't know how much he would have asked for though, but I would have loved Emmanuel Sanders to be our number 2. Or we bring Josh Brown home.
John Brown?
Yeah, John Brown, not Josh Brown. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah. But I would have loved to see one of those two come to Arizona. But like I said, Emmanuel Sanders, I don't know how much the Bills gave him yesterday.
Yeah, true. Very true. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Emmanuel Sanders. I really wouldn't. I think it's definitely something where it would be like, hey, like that's honestly, I don't know. So if you had to choose, like right now, you had two options, AJ Green, and don't be biased, or Emmanuel Sanders, would you still go over Emmanuel Sanders?
I would have definitely gone over Emmanuel Sanders, but AJ Green's kind of really good, so hopefully he just maintains his injuries.
I agree, man. I agree. I know all these names are super similar. I think I said AJ Brown too. My bad. So yeah, I think this is absolutely huge. But breaking news that happened during our stream, man. How do you feel about the Rodney Hudson trade? We gave up a 3rd round, but we got Rodney Hudson and a 7th round from the Raiders. How are you feeling, man?
Feeling good. My dad is a Raiders fan, so I'm probably call him today, see how he feels about that trade.
Hey, that is awesome, man. Honestly, I feel like we're always fleecing the Raiders, man. I feel like we do got to give some like shout out to the Raiders like nation out there, because we've done a lot of stuff to them, and sometimes it's one-sided and I kind of feel bad, but I don't. But this is huge, man.
The one Super Bowl I've been asking for is probably the Raiders and Cardinals, because they're two really underrated teams. Yeah, the Raiders have Super Bowls, but it's just both teams have been overlooked for so long because of the good teams like the Chiefs and the Steelers.
I agree, man. I completely 110% agree with you, my guy. Let me know your last final thoughts before we get them everybody else on here. I'm trying to get a lot of people on here today.
We need a cornerback in the draft. I've been saying that since even before the season started.
Yeah, I completely agree. So we have our wide receiver number 2. We have our center. So I think DB might be the route that we have to take. Let me give you a crazy scenario here. Would you be willing to trade up for a Patrick Surtain or Caleb Farley, or you're okay at 16, maybe getting JC Horn?
You know what?
Tough one.
It's really optional, but I would love to, no matter who comes over, I just hope they play good. They just bring that leadership.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. All right, my guy, thank you so very much for being on here, man. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
You too.
Later. All right, guys, that was our guy here. Let me give you the quick dab. I have a few super chats in the house from King Low saying, been watching and following your vids from the start. Never super chatted before. This is my favorite time. Cardinals are becoming a beast mode this year. Let's go, man. Thank you so very much for the super chat, man. That absolutely does mean the world. I'm hoping my little rant that I had earlier today maybe, kind of justified for Steve Keim to make a move like this, because we needed Rodney Hudson and we made enough noise. Twitter made enough noise. Shout out to the real ones out there, man, for being on the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube, man. Absolutely means the world. Thanks so much, King Los. Let me give you the quick dab if I haven't done it already. Thank you so much. Let me get through these super chats real quick before we get everybody else on here. We have Lost in Reverence with a $3.99 donation. Says, we got Rodney Hudson, hashtag Rise Up Red Sea, hashtag Bird Gang for life. My guy, let me give you that quick dab. And I am Bear coming up here. I told you to have faith, slow the start, but we gotta, yeah, you did say that. You absolutely did say that. Thank you so very much for basically taking me off the bridge I was going to throw myself off, man. It absolutely means the world to me. I'm going to leave this up just a little bit here so we can start getting some people on. Red Sea, I did see your video on earlier. Are you ready to get on now or not? If not, I'm going to move on to Mikey here, because Mikey's been waiting patiently here real quick. Let's get Mikey up here real quick. Mikey, talk to me.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, dude, man? Talk to me. How are you feeling right now about this Arizona Cardinal team?
At the first start of free agency, I was kind of pissed off. I'm not going to lie.
Oh,
Everyone was. But today I was excited. We got AJ Green. We got the Rodney Hudson, a top 3 center, in my opinion. He's great. I don't know. We got to see what we need a DB later on today. I want to see if we get Stephon Gilmore with a trade or something. That would be pretty sick.
I agree. People in the chat here are saying we should start a podcast, call it the Mike and Mikey Show. How do you feel about that?
I think that would be great.
Right, and we have the beanies on, man. Look at us, man.
Yeah,
let's go, right? All right, man. Well, let me ask you this, man. I think a lot of people are like really excited about DBs. Would you? I think obviously in the first round we all want a DB, but you do also want one in free agency, right? Who is the person do you want in free agency for the Cardinals to pull the trigger on?
Stephon Gilmore.
Dang. So you want to get another, because that would be a trade, right? Because he's still technically with the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
So another trade?
Yeah,
hey,
trade.
I don't hate it, my guy. I don't hate it. Give me your final thoughts before we move on.
In the draft, I want Najee Harris.
Woo! Honestly, with what we're doing right now, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, man. I don't hate it at all. All right, my guy. Thank you so very much. Let me give you the quick dab. I appreciate you, my guy.
Friend.
Later, man. All right, cool. Let's get moving, man. Let's keep on moving on here. We do got Red C up there. I see him fumbling around. You want to give me the thumbs up to see if we're good to go? Let me give a quick shout out to Card Prod with the $1 donation, my guy. Thank you so very much. Let me give you that quick dab. I think I missed somebody up here, and I apologize if I did. It's just kind of the worst part about having people on. It's just kind of don't get an option to do it. We got Hudson, a $4.99 donation. We absolutely do. Red C, my guy, talk to me. What's going on?
Snowed last night, signifying Steve Keim not doing anything and our franchise was going to freeze. But all of a sudden today, I don't know if you saw this, but Chase Edmonds literally just tweeted that it was literally him tweeted that Card should go after JC Jackson from the Patriots.
Really?
I sent it to you in Instagram, but you're getting mass Instagram messages, so I figured you didn't see it.
I didn't, man. My bad, man. Sorry about that. And if you guys are new to the AZ Sports Center here, you're going to see this face a lot. Oh, my bad. I always keep pointing the wrong way. This right here. You're going to see this face. This guy's Red Sea. This guy has some clutch things. He was the first one that told me Kenyon Drake. And I was like, no, bro, you're wrong. And he was like, Kenyon Drake sucks. And I was like, nah, bro, you're wrong.
You were the only. No, everyone said I was wrong, but now where are they at now? Where are they at now? Who was right? I'm sorry, who was right?
Man, that's absolutely true, man. Absolutely true. Awesome, man. Let me know what your plans are for the draft, or if there's any other free agency that you want us to pull the trigger on before I let you go.
For the draft, some people are starting to put J.C. Horn over Patrick Surtain. I heard with the last guy, you said the trade up for Patrick Surtain. We might not have to, which would be weird.
Crazy.
Which is weird to say. We might not have to.
That would be crazy, man. Hey, awesome. Perfect. Anything else, man, before I let you
go? Get me out of New England. It's cold.
Get me out of New England.
It's
man,
cold.
We'll all raise up money. We'll do take Red Sea out of New England fund.
It's cold. There's snow on the ground. It's March.
Yeah, that's not okay, man. I don't want to open my window because you would be very, very surprised. You would be like, "Oh, bro, I hate you." So I'll leave my windows closed.
I would.
All right, my guy. Have a great rest of your day, dude.
Peace.
Later. All right, guys. That was our guy Red Sea here. Thank you so everybody for being on here. By the way, we have so much people that are coming on. So the people that are waiting in the background, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get everybody through here as fast as I can. We got Landon coming up here with. Sorry, you're just drinking something. My fault.
No,
dude.
It's okay.
Talk to me, my guy.
Man, I am so happy right now. Much like Red Sea. I live in Louisiana, so it rains a lot. It was raining last night. It's a bright day today. I don't know what to say. I'm happy right now. AJ Green is a great sign. I feel like he can mentor some of the younger wide receivers like Christian Kirk and Keyshawn and Andy. But I don't know. We still haven't found out what Larry's going to do, which is surprising. I'm nervous about that. I really don't want to see his jersey go, but it is what it is. And the new sign that we got, that was really good. Hopefully he will do like good. Hopefully he'll do tremendous. But I really want to get Stephon. Like I don't remember who that was. But I really want to get Stephon. I think he would be a great piece if we don't re-sign Patrick. And by the way, I think Patrick's gonna go when it's time for him to go.
Yeah, man, I agree. I know there's a lot of people that were reaching out to me because he has a podcast and he was going to like announce the team that he was going to go to today or something like that. I'm not going to watch it, but if you guys can let me know like what it is, or the news will probably come out right after. So I guess it's not that big of a deal, but
on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. I honestly don't think he will come back. I would be very surprised if he does, but hey, it is what it is, man. Let me ask you this one question here. Free draft at 16. What do you do here? I know I put you on the spot. So like you would still go DB?
No. We get Stephon then, and hopefully we re-sign Patrick, then I feel like we'll be good. And then we should get ENT.
Oh wow. So you want to get Travis, huh?
Yeah. Like I feel like we need to let go of Kenyon, or we should trade him. I think
Kenyon's as good as gone. I don't think Kenyon's coming back, but hey, it is what it is. Let me get another.
Chase isn't. I but he isn't our number one. He just isn't. I don't think
agree
he's
with
ready.
you.
So yeah, ENT is what I feel like we should get.
Cool, man. I agree with you, man. Well, I'll see you later, man. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
All right, you too.
Cool. All right, perfect. We do got Carter, 69 St. Patriots just put a tender on JC Jackson. Sorry. Thank you so very much for the donation. Quick dab. I'm gonna have to do really like super quick dab. I might get like freaking, what is that called? Whiplash. It's a possibility. So give me 1 second. I got to get through these super chats before I get the next person on. I think I got Jordan P coming up next here, and he's going to give us some fire information here. Colin P saying P2 replace Patrick Surtain would be kind of ironic. Dab for you, my guy. Me Wilson saying AZ Sports Fan, congrats on your new baby. By the way, I would love to see another huge free agent as a DB or finally make a good draft. Also, what about Eric Fisher or Quan Alexander? Yeah, man. I thank you so very much. By the way, thanks for the whole congratulations for the baby thing, man. That means the world. Thank you. We will talk about that here a little shortly, just because we have so much people that are trying to get on here. This is probably the most like busiest I've ever had a stream. But I will get back to you, Me Wilson, I promise you. Dylan Peterson, my guy, thank you so very much. Pat already did his podcast today. He said he'll decide very soon on what he wants to do. Teams mentioned the Jets, Bucks, Cards, and Niners. Awesome. Appreciate you, my guy. All right, Jordan P's coming up here on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Talk to me, man. How you feeling?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you perfectly, man.
Oh, I mean, I'm ecstatic because I was, Lindsley was my top guy, but now we got arguably a better center. They're up there top tier, so that's what we needed. It's a big addition since Cole was arguably the worst center in football. It's just going to help the whole offensive line and the whole offense in general because Kyler now can, step up in the pocket occasionally instead of always having to move out because there's pressure in his face. But AJ Green, he's older, he's 33, but I think it could be a really good signing just because I think what it indicates is that we're going to go wide receiver in the draft just because it's a 1-year deal. So, we can have him on the outside. You draft a guy like Bateman or Waddle if he was to fall, and they transition from that wide receiver 3 into the 2 after AJ Green is gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like because we're still going to get a receiver. There's no way they're just going to go
100%.
AJ. But I don't think it's going to be through free agency. I don't think so because these other guys are going to get paid more money, 12, 13, 15, 20 million a year. So I think that indicates that we're going wide receiver in the draft. It could be. Also, doesn't necessarily mean first round, but
second. Yeah, maybe second.
Also, J.C. Jackson. I like J.C. Jackson, but to give up our second round, I just think trading. We barely have picks. We don't have a 4th or a 6th. Now we don't have a 3rd.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we barely have picks. And anyone saying like, let's take Gilmore, like there's no point. I just feel like they're so dumb because him and Patrick Peterson are kind of the same right now. They're declining and they're about the same age. But Gilmore, you have to trade and give him, the contract that if he wants to change his contract or whatever. Peterson, you just re-sign, and he's been with us since, forever. So I feel like that makes more sense. And Adoree Jackson, I think we need a CB2. We have to go after a cornerback now. So I think. So
give me your perfect scenario. Let's say we go DB and wide receiver. So DB on the first round and second round we go wide receiver. Give me your dream scenario before I let you go.
I don't agree with DB in the first round. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Because my thing is, DBs take years to come into fruition. They take years to come into a CB1 or a CB2 starting on the outside, especially in a man coverage defense like ours. And we're in a win now mode. We just signed Watt for 2 years. We just signed AJ Green for 1 year, so we need to win now. We can't rely on a rookie corner to win now. So I think. So
give me your dream scenario first and second round.
Pitts or Waddle in the first, and Javonte Williams in the second.
In the second,
you put Pitts or Waddle in this offense with AJ Green, Javonte Williams, Kyler Murray, D-Hop. Best offense in the league.
Cool, man. Awesome, brother. Well, thank you so very much for being on here. I'm going to get my guy, BCAS Boy, here. I will talk to you soon, okay?
All right, man.
All right, cool. So next up, after BCAS Boy, we got Austin and RC3. So just to let you guys know, I apologize about the wait. I'm trying to make sure everybody goes through here. So what's up, dude? Talk to me, man. How are you feeling?
My guy? I'm feeling great. I thought yesterday was a good day too. I know Steve Keim's always saying 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day. or he makes one big splash and then he waits.
Right.
So it's like that every year if you're new to being a Cardinals fan, which I feel like there's a lot of people, jumping on the train now.
Yeah.
Which we're cool with. But yeah, AJ Green, I honestly think he's a bit better than Emmanuel Sanders, if I'm saying his first name right. He's better than Sanders and John Brown, in my opinion.
Okay.
2 years ago, he had a 1,000-yard season. Last year, he had 700 yards and only played 9 games. And he had a new quarterback and a new system. So AJ Green automatically makes a big impact going one-on-one. Hopkins, you have to double team one of them, I feel like. Patriots always double team Hopkins, always, even with Gilmore. So AJ Green and Hopkins are going to make an impact. Draft, go get Travis somehow, or Harris, whatever one, running back. And boom, Kyler Murray. One of the best offenses. I don't want to say best offense. You still have a lot of talent in the NFL. You had the Rams and all that. So, and then now Rodney Hudson has only gave up 3 sacks since 2015. We're good. We're looking good. We're going up in stock.
I agree, man. This is absolutely amazing, dude. So talk to me a little bit before we move to Austin here real quick. In terms of the Hudson trade, do you think we snubbed the
100%.
Raiders again?
They wanted a second round, and we offered him a third and a seventh, which when's the last time you actually heard of a 7th round pick doing like really well?
Right. No, I think we got the 7th back, brother. I think we gave up a 3rd round, and I think they gave us Hudson and their 7th. Let me confirm here real quick. I thought
we gave up the 7th. I wasn't sure though. I thought we gave up the 7th.
Let me confirm, because honestly, I think either way, Hudson's a dynamite.
Oh,
player.
100%.
So we're just talking like kibbles right now, so it doesn't really matter the details. But I'm just like for my own curiosity.
Yeah, I still think our division is one of the toughest, especially since Deshaun Watson I'm not saying he is, but there is a chance he's going to become to the 49ers.
Okay, cool, man. Let me ask you this one last question for you, man. Dream scenario in the draft, 1st and 2nd round. Just give me players. I don't care if they're going to fall. Whatever.
I want Patrick Sutton and Travis.
Travis Etienne?
Yeah. Or CJ Jackson if we want to trade in the draft. Go get him for a 2nd round because he's good. So I would be cool with him getting a 2nd round and maybe Travis the 1st round. Go get ourselves a running back. Or 2 CBs. Shoot, I don't care.
Right, go back to back.
Yeah, because I really don't think Patrick Peterson's coming back. I really don't.
I don't either. Cool, man. Awesome, brother. Well, thank you so very much for being on here, man. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Later. All right, cool. Next up, we got Austin in the house. Austin, my guy, I'm so sorry for the wait. Talk to me. How are you feeling?
How you doing, man? How you doing?
Good, dude. Good. I can't complain, man. How are you feeling about everything that's going on?
So I feel like this. So I think Steve Keim, I think this is his last year if he doesn't get it together. I mean, this is it. So he's going to be pulling out everything. I think Hudson solidifies the offensive line. I mean, because you're talking about moving Josh Jones inside now, and we got to provide all the protection we can for Murray. So I think this is a huge start.
Completely agree, man. Completely agree. Something that I asked BKaz Boy, which is a YouTuber. If anybody doesn't know, he has a really good gaming content out there. But what do you think of this whole trade scenario with Rodney Hudson? Do you think we snubbed him again, or do you think it was like the right deal?
No, I think it was the right deal. He mentioned that they were offering or they wanted a 2nd round pick. The fact that we got an extra pick in there is huge too. And as far as the draft, I mean, it obviously depends on what's going to happen with Peterson. Because if Peterson goes, I think we personally go with a cornerback 1st round. And I've heard they might take some time, but if you look at Byron Murphy, I mean, he's only into his I think it's his 3rd year.
He's going into it. Yep.
So I mean, he's already doing well. He did well last year in his 2nd year, so that's going to be a huge part of it. And maybe a 2nd round, probably running back. So, but yeah, I think this is it, man. We got a tough division. I mean, it's so hard. So I think Steve Keim's got to do whatever he can to keep us in the right direction.
Relevant, right? I agree, man. I absolutely 100% agree. Let me ask you this, your dream scenario. And I don't care if because people are going to say he's not going to fall that far, but if you give me your dream scenario 1st and 2nd round, who do you want for the Cardinals?
2nd round, I mean, it'd be Travis, but 1st round, it's kind of funny because I think I would want JC Horn, but it'd be interesting to see if nobody's there that we want, and we might trade back to recoup that 3rd. I don't know. That's a possibility right there.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? The whole Chicago thing with not getting Russell Wilson and getting Andy Dalton, they might want to get a quarterback. You never know. We can snub them and get an extra 3rd, extra 2nd. Who knows? It can be.
Yeah, I
Cool,
agree.
man. Perfect, man. I appreciate you being on here, my guy. Let me give you a quick dab. I appreciate you, man. Later.
Peace.
All right, guys. Next up, we got RC3, my guy. I'm so sorry about the wait, my guy. And please keep in mind, I have massive amount of. You're in your car.
Hey, we got Hudson.
Exactly. Let everybody know out there, man. Let everybody know we got Hudson.
Yeah, I am. I'm like in the middle of traffic of everybody, but I had to pull over for this one right here. Definitely had to. Shout out to everybody that's on the blog, and definitely everybody that's talking about Steve Kine. A lot of tissue over here, just a lot of tissue. All this crying. Look at all of this boo-hoo and all of this. Oh my gosh. Look at all of this is going on over here. Now, let me get to the facts. We already got Hudson, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just like the recruit from Hopkins and JJ, we might mess around and get Gabe too, because Gabe might get released. And if Gabe get released, that's also filling in another hole for the offensive lineman, so you won't have to actually draft an offensive lineman or go to free agency to get another one, because he will be available too. Birds of a feather, they work together. So now, if you want to talk about DBs, I think P2 might come back. I'm still on it that he still come back. And if he does come back, I think we should trade back, because I would like to have, if ATM wants to be with us, cool. But I also want to get Tyson Campbell. But if Peterson doesn't come, then I go with Surtain. And then if I do go with Surtain, I'm also going to still go with Devontae Williams, because he's the best running back. I think he's better than ATN. I think he's better than Najee Harris. The guy catch, run, he gives you the Latainian Tomlinson. And for all you guys that talked about the AJ Green situation, let's do the comparison stats. Do you remember that Baltimore team from 2010, 2011 when they had Steve Smith and Anquan Bolden, and they both were in their first? Okay, cool. Let's talk about this team with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You have Antonio Brown at the peak of his life, Gronkowski. Look at all of these old guys there. The Raiders Super Bowl team, they had Rich Gannon, Tim Brown, all of these old people that they had on their team. So, like, why is everybody sitting here complaining about, oh, we got too many old people? It's called the experience and our value for money. And this is the problem that we have with a lot of you fans. I understand y'all want a lot that's going on, but the thing is, we only carry the money. We still ain't even renewed and restructured the contract for Kennard, and we still ain't do the one for Pugh, because they both want to stay on the team. Because the way it's looking right now, Pugh would take anything right now, because right now, the way that is looking, they will sign somebody else if they're trying to get extra money right now.
Right. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. All right, man. Any last, what's your dream scenario for, oh, you already said that already. Javonte Williams, and the first you said it was DB, right?
I still want to sign Desmond King, too. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I still want to sign Desmond King. Some way, somehow, I'd rather cut Kennard, or rather just give him Kennard's money, you know, and I'd rather give him Zane Gonzalez leftover money and Alfred Hospital bills. I would trade that in a heartbeat. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Have a great rest of your day, man. Be careful out there.
Definitely.
Oh, man, I took him off before he was going to yell. That's my fault. Let me get, I do have a couple different super chats coming in here. We got BBH ALV. Hey, man, if you send me a DM on Instagram, send it to me again so it goes on top of my list. Let me give you the quick dab, man. My bad. I probably just kind of skipped it just because there's so much requests right now. So send it to me again, BBH ALV, please. We do got a $20 donation from Luis Sanchez. Says, keep Patrick Peterson, draft JC Horn. Cool, man. Awesome. Let me give you the quick dab just for the super chat. We have Kevin up here waiting. He's waiting patiently to bring up his, he wants to bring his opinion up here real quick. Oh, that is oh, there you go. I see you, man. I see you up there, BBH. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm adding you right now, my guy. All right, cool. Let's get Kevin in here real quick. Let's hear what he has to say. My guy, talk to me. What's up? Oh, yeah, man. Crystal clear, man. It's like an angel speaking. What's up?
No, I'm really, hyped for this next season because, the one thing that's been struggling since really 2018 was our secondary and our offensive line. We're going to patch that. We have patched that right now with Rodney Hudson, and we came up almost nothing. I mean, a third-round pick isn't going to get us a Rodney Hudson type player. So I mean, that's basically a robbery, just like last season with Bill O'Brien. And in the draft, I want Patrick Surtain, and if he gets picked before 16, I want JC Horn. I mean, that's how much in debt, that's how much desperation I am in the corner, because they are really a need. because we're in the NFC West, the most pass-heavy division in the league. People have to realize that. Like not one team in the NFC West is primarily run. We have.
Right.
I mean, the 49ers are probably the closest to a run-first type of team because
True.
Jimmy Garoppolo isn't good, and they have a lot of depth there. But because we also need a lot of corners. Patrick Peterson can mentor either J.C. Horn or Patrick Surtain, and we could still go out and maybe get a corner. I like Desmond King, so I'd want Desmond King. Imagine Desmond King, Byron Murphy, Patrick Peterson, and Patrick Surtain or J.C. Horn. I mean that's a very good match. That's a very good cornerback squad right there that can hang with the pass-heavy NFC West.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it gives us the young talent. You know what I mean? Something that we don't have to worry about. They're leaving in 2 years and something like that. So I would definitely love that option, man. I don't think you said your draft scenario, but first round, second round, I don't care if they're not going to fall, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Who was your dream scenario, first and second round? Because we don't have third anymore.
So so first and second round, if anyone like in there I can pick, I want Caleb Farley or Patrick Surtain. And second round, I want Najee Harris or Travis Etienne because, running back is still a need. So, like, I'm not overlooking running back because I still want Najee Harris and Travis Etienne, just not first round.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair, man. Perfect. Thank you so much. I know yesterday when we were on, we both were pretty upset. You think Keim redeemed himself?
Kind of,
Kind of ish.
Yeah. And it really sucks how we had to give up a pick, even though we almost had Hudson like in our grasp. All we just needed to do is sign him. But I mean, it's only a third round pick, and I like how Kai's did really good today. But I just hate how we always wait to the last minute.
Exactly.
If he can like a splash play early on free agency, like I wouldn't be And now, next step is for him to fire Cliff Kingsbury. Then he'd be perfect.
Then we would love him more. Okay, man. I'll let you go, man. I got BBH coming up here shortly, man. Later.
Yeah, go Cards.
Later, man. All right, perfect. Let's get BBH on here. Let me first off by saying, BBH, what's up, my guy? He was the first person that said AJ Green. He was. And I'm going to say that up front. Go ahead. Start off.
Yeah. So I had a feeling that we were going to sign AJ Green solely because that we need a wide receiver too. I get it. He is injury prone and everything like that. But AJ Green is a veteran player that will hopefully mentor Christian Kirk because he was mentoring Boye. And look at him. He's the star in the Bengals and everything like that. So I'm glad that we signed AJ Green because he's a good piece that we needed. I get it. People are getting upset because of the veterans that we're signing and everything like that. But the veterans that we're signing are people that contribute on and off the field. If they're hurt, they're still contributing by making sure the teams are pushing and everything like that. Like
Right.
JJ Watt, when he's hurt, he's making sure everyone's still doing their thing because they don't want to waste his ears or anything like that. Like last year, he apologized to Deshaun Watson that they wasted one of his ears. That's how much of a mentor that he is, and I'm happy that we signed him. I get it. And now with free agency running, no one has signed Richard Sherman yet, which I'm kind of happy about because if we don't sign Patrick Peterson, then my dream scenario right now is to sign Richard Sherman because he's not that high of a price of a cornerback because he's still a veteran and he's a very good mentor. And then in the draft, the first round, we get J.C. Horn. Who else better to be a better mentor than Richard Sherman to make sure that because look, Richard Sherman may be a veteran, but he still was one of the top cornerbacks when he's healthy.
Right.
Because he knows how to read offense and he knows what to do because he's a zone reader. So I feel like he is one of the better options to get. Let Patrick Peterson walk and let's get Richard Sherman because he will be cheaper and he will be a better mentor for J.C. Horn.
Okay,
That's basically my dream scenario.
That's fair, man. That's absolutely fair. Definitely not one to like, hey, man, it is what it is. But we'll see here. We'll see what happens. Thank you so very much for letting me know. Like, honestly, when you said AJ Green, I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, I don't think that's going to happen. And Vera, you came in clutch, man. You absolutely came in clutch with the AJ Green stuff, man. Give me your final thoughts before I let you go. We will have some new people coming in here. Any final thoughts?
My final thoughts is that with the 2 extra 7th-round pick, I feel like if there's any big time running backs that are like big and heavy, like Mike Davis in the 7th round, let's go for them because that way we can save our 1st and 2nd round to get a DB and to get another wide receiver or even an offensive lineman. Even though we got the center, which I'm happy about. Let's focus on those key points because we need to protect Kyler Murray.
Okay. That's fair, man. Perfect. BBH, man. Absolute pleasure talking to you, man. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
You too.
Later, man. All right, cool. We do got a super chat in here from Colin P coming up clutch with another $5 donation. My guy, let me give you the quick dab. Says, if our pass rush comes into fruition, we don't need the most talented cornerbacks. It could be Fitzpatrick. Looks good. I'm sorry, I don't know what he's referring to, but basically what he's saying, if we do have like really, really good pass rushers, which it seems like we're going to have this year, as long as everybody can remain healthy, the DBs don't need to be the top tier. Definitely agree with that statement for sure. Thank you so very much for the $5 donation. We got Aaron coming up here shortly. Let me just wait for his screen to come back. Okay, let's give it a little bit because there it is. There he is. Aaron, my guy. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, okay, give me 1 second. So, hey, Aaron, I was trying to get you on here. We might need to go to another spot where it has a little bit better connection because it's very, very choppy. So let me get Moro on here real quick, and then I'll go ahead and get you on here right after him. This is a familiar face. Who is this guy? What?
What's up, bro?
My eyes are blinded. Dude, how you been, man?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for having the channel again. Since it has been year, not years, year.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited for this season, man. Back to back. No, I guess 3 straight years of excitement. I know you're like long time Arizona Cardinals. I'm still new, but how exciting is this? It's just crazy.
Isn't it? Isn't it, man? Talk to me. Well, do you feel like Steve Keim redeemed himself, man? How do you feel about the trade, and how do you feel about the acquisition of AJ Green?
Well, I just woke up, like same as JJ Watt. I was sleeping. Bro, I just my friends just texted me, like, "Yo, wake up, like, JJ Watt or AJ." I was like, "Oh snap!" So yeah, probably in my videos, I'm probably not excited, but in my mind, I'm very excited. And this is really what we need because we make predictions. We need like wide receiver, number 2, number 3 receivers. We need a center that we just got it, and it is just being a blast. And definitely Steve Keim redeemed from we're like just hating him like 2-3 years. I know we hated him each other.
Yeah.
You just say like we should fire him, but yeah, he definitely redeemed. I mean, again, that's what he does for get better of this team organization, the fan base. We also appreciate what you're doing. Look how many like views you have, like 300 in the channel almost. And then this live.
Crazy. It's crazy,
again,
man.
It's crazy, but yeah, he definitely redeemed himself.
Yeah, man.
Shift.
I remember when we started like live streaming together. I remember when we had like 17 people, 16 people coming through, and we're like, this is so cool, man. Like, this is so amazing. If you guys don't know Moro, man, Moro's been one of the OGs like for this channel for quite some time. We used to have him on here like very, very frequently. So I agree, man, with the whole Steve Keim thing. I completely agree. I think he definitely redeemed himself, but just keep going, man. Like, if there's something that we can do to keep adding, let's keep doing that. Give me your dream scenario, first and second round, and I'll move on to the next person with Aaron.
First, second round. Well, I did running back for first round, but I guess a lot of people didn't like because again, I wasn't really sure how the draft works, but now I have more research. I'll just try to go for a DB, I guess. So I'll give Patrick Surtain or JC Horn, but I think Patrick Surtain will go top 10. So I'll give JC Horn a shot for number 6, unless we trade it. But second round, I want to get maybe a running back, Najee Harris. However, if Travis Etienne and Najee Harris is not available, I'm gonna go I think it's Dickerson from Alabama center.
Yeah, from Alabama, possibly.
Yeah, he got like award of like best senior center of last year. So I forgot his first name, but yeah, I would have given him a center.
Awesome, perfect. Well, I appreciate you for being on here again, dude.
Definitely,
thank you so very much, man. Have a great day.
Good shot. Yep.
Man, the OG Cardinal people, man. The OG people, Cardinal people are coming up here. We do got Colin P with another super chat with the 199 super chat, my guy. You're coming up clutch today. Thank you so very much. Kirkpatrick, which is hilarious. Kirkpatrick, my bad. I saw Fitz. Yeah, now I get it. Yeah, I apologize. That was my fault. I was like, Fitzpatrick, that's a quarterback. But okay, I get what you're saying. Aaron, you're in, man. Can you hear me? Man, it is mad choppy, man. Okay, you can hear me? All right, cool, man. Talk to me, man. How you feeling about this, man?
Man, I'm so pumped. I can't even. I don't know how to put it into words. This day's been like just litting up because I don't know. First off, my baseball practice got canceled, so that was pretty exciting. And then signed AJ Green, a veteran, is going to be able to teach those younger guys. I think Christian Kirk, being a third option receiver instead of a second, I don't think he's quite ready to be that second option. Man, I made a Kyler Murray edit and I sent it to I have connections with like one of his friends, and I didn't take stock, do whatever, but I made a Kyler Murray edit, and then this guy, he said he's going to send it to Kyler Murray, so that made my day a lot better. I was like,
sweet, man. That's super cool, man. Hey, let me ask you a quick question.
I got to go to work about 4 o'clock, so.
At 4 o'clock? Let me ask you a quick question. Do you do YouTube too?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm sorry. Can you hear me? My bad. Yeah, the connection's pretty choppy.
I do TikTok and.
Yeah. Oh, you do TikTok? Okay, cool. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go, man, just because the connection's super bad. All right, guys, let's get our guy Dow up next here. Let me see if we can get his face on here real quick so we can go ahead and get this going. Dow, my guy, let me just do a real quick dab for the super chatter here. Free matter for the blind. Let me give you that quick dab. How can people hate kind, drafted Murray, trade for D-Hop, JJ Watt, and keep spot open up for Larry Legend every year? Awesome GM. All right, Dow, talk to me, man. How are you feeling?
What's up, man? How you doing today?
Hey, man, it's good. Another day, but big news.
Like I said, man, we just had to wait a little bit. Keim had to wake up from the slumber he was in and say, let's make these moves. I just wanted to come on here and say I'm from the Bay Area, California. Sadly, you're a Suns fan, but, I love my Warriors and stuff. So, but everybody, all the Raiders fans that stay in Oakland still and all that, they called me this morning and said, man, you guys are winning. I'm like, whoa, what happened? Rodney Hudson, they're like, take care of him and all that. And I'm just happy that we got a future Hall of Famer that doesn't give up sacks, that can protect little Kyler Murray. So
right. No, that's absolutely fair, man. Absolutely fair. Yeah, all the way from the Bay Area. That's so crazy, man. It just still boggles my mind that we have people that are not in Arizona, but we have so much fans throughout the United States, out of the country. It's super cool, man. Thanks for being on, by the way. Let me ask you this. What is your dream scenario for the draft? Now that we did get Hudson and now we got AJ Green as a number 2 wide receiver, dream scenario.
Right. So I was just so excited because we kind of relieved because we got a really good center, and then we got AJ Green. That's maybe he wants to compete a little bit more for a good team, so maybe he can give himself a little bit of juice. But now I would really want to go corner. But the thing about corner is, if 3 corners go before 16 where we're at, or 15, we can't get a corner because that's just gonna mess up the whole draft. So if JC Horn is still there, Patrick Surtain is going to be gone. If JC Horn is still there, that's good. If he's not, I really want an interior lineman. If we can get a guard, maybe that would be pretty nice. Or if we can, either guard or corner right now. And then second round, if we can get Javonte Williams, that'd be nice. But maybe a tight end or something.
A tight end? Okay. That's fair. That's different. Okay, man. What do you think about Elijah Vera Tucker? Because I know there's a lot of people that are mocking him to us at 16. What do you think?
So I've researched him a little bit. I've been seeing more of the other tackles and guards and stuff, but I think that's a really good prospect for us. I mean, the way it's been going in the NFL now, first rounders produce.
True.
If you're a top 20 pick, you're gonna probably be playing in the next couple of months. So I feel like if we get one of the best guards in the end, in the first round, I think we're going to be straight, and Kyler's going to be happy because Kyler has been retweeting and tweeting Tristan Wirf stats a whole lot if people go on his Twitter. So
dang, awesome, brother. Well, thank you so very much for being on here, man. Again, let me just do that for you. Just
good dads, man. It's a good Wednesday today, man. We're
exactly. It is a good Wednesday, man. Have a great rest of your day, man. And
you too, man. Keep vibing, man. Keep grinding.
Appreciate you, man. All right, cool, man. Yeah, so we still have a lot of time, man. We don't have any specific limitations for this stream. We can go on for a bit longer. Honestly, usually I do an hour stream, but this news, it's so darn huge right now, man. It's so huge. AJ Green, which, like I said earlier in the stream, because we got Rodney Hudson, it actually makes AJ Green look a lot better now. Because I would hate to be like AJ Green and then bam, that's all we have. But because we did trade for Rodney Hudson, it just makes it that much more better. I mean, it absolutely does. I'm excited. I'm really excited about the season. I know I give a lot of flack to Steve Keim, but hey, if I was the GM and I wasn't doing my job, I would expect you guys to do the exact same thing. So no hard feelings. I don't know him personally, but I just want this team to be better. That's exactly what I want here. So far, we've had a lot of Cardinal YouTubers on here, and that really makes me super excited here. We got our guy BCAS Boy. We got our guy Moro Tanaka on here. That is absolutely amazing. I think we need to add a couple more. I think we need to get Lennon Wolf, the AZ sports fan, on here, and I think we need to get Noah NRD/11 on here. If we can get those two people on here, we can complete the holy grail of Cardinal YouTubers. What say you? Are you guys in the chat? Is Lennon Wolf, the AZ sports fan, in here? Can he be on here? Because honestly, I would love to get you on here, my guy. I would love to get you on there. And I would also love to get Noah, I can't say your name, NRD/11, or I can't say your name, but can we make this happen? We've been trying to get Noah for like years now on here. He just always ignores me. I don't know why, but it's kind of what it is. Let's read on to the comments here. We have Lennon Wolf says, I'm sorry, dude. I can't. I have an Instagram. Well, if you have a Twitter or Instagram, or even if you have an email, man, well, I don't want you to put your you can actually send me a direct message on here if you have an email address, and I can send a link to your email address if you want. We could do it that way too, so you can just click on the link and get on here. That would be absolutely amazing, because honestly, I want to complete the Cardinal YouTubers on this stream, because honestly, I'm stoked. I'm absolutely stoked. Kevin says, Mike, I posted your stream on my story. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Once I'm done with the stream, I'll make sure I put every one of you guys who mentioned me on your story on my story. So definitely keep an eye on that. Is Noah on here? And if you want to send me a direct message on the stream, you can actually send me a direct message on the stream, Lennon. I can send you the link on your email address if you have an email. I know you're pretty young, so I don't know if you have an email address, but that's also a possibility. All right, cool. Yeah, let's get this going, guys. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of excitement going on with this Arizona Cardinal fan base right now, and I can tell 235 people in this place right now. 235 people talking about Arizona Cardinals, and honestly, I'm just excited. I'm absolutely stoked about this whole scenario here. Let's take to the comments here. I have a lot of people reaching out to me on Instagram here. I think they want to get on here as well. Ooh, we got Hudson that wants to get onto the stream. Let me get Hudson on here real quick. We got Spartan7 says, creating the AZ Sports Fan Adventure crew. Exactly. This is where we all assemble right here in the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube here. Lennon says, I'm trying, dude. I'm down, everyone. I'll do it if I don't. I'm sorry, forgive me. Well, yeah, don't feel pressured, man. I mean, if you can't, you can't. But if you do have an email address, I can just send you the link that way, and that would be cool too, so I can get you on here. Noah probably isn't on here because he never responds to me like usual, but it is what it is, though. Definitely smash the like button. That would be absolutely amazing, guys. I want to make sure that we have all the likes that we can possibly get on here. We have a few people that are going to get on here a little late. We have Ryan saying might as well re-sign Michael Floyd. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't think Noah's here. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. A lot of people do want to get on. Michael, I see you on my DMs. Let me get you on here real quick. I'm sending some links. I sent a link to Michael. I'm going to send a link over to Savage, I believe it is, with some money signs. And I also sent it over to Hudson. So if you guys are on the streams, look at your DMs and we will be able to get you onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, guys. This is a very, very, very good day from free agency so far. Let's take a look here. Somebody said, get Steve Keim in here live. Steve Keim doesn't want to talk to me. You know, Steve Keim does not want to talk to me. Hudson, my guy.
What's up?
Dude, talk to me, man. How you feeling, man?
The AJ Green thing surprised me, I have to be honest. I would assume like we would go for someone else. I think I saw there's like a way better free agents, period. I saw like a list. There was like, you know, Curtis Samuel, Kenny Galladay, Juju. Maybe we can't get some of those guys, but I mean, I don't know if we tried to get them or they didn't want to sign with us. But I mean, it just seems like AJ Green was like the bottom of the barrel, and even like John Brown, I think fits the wide receiver 2 role better than AJ Green. I just don't. I don't know. AJ Green is just like a signing to me, but
okay.
I do. I was actually like surprised the Cardinals traded for Rodney Hudson. I did not expect that. I thought it would be a great move. I just didn't think they would do it.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy with that. And so now I'm just hoping we sign back Patrick Peterson. There was like a thing where he posted a picture of the Cardinals, and then like people reported that he was signing back with us, and then he was like, "Just kidding."
Yeah, exactly. I know a lot of people reached out to me too, which is cool. I mean, keep doing it, but like, I don't like I know there's a whole thing with Kyler Murray wearing like a athletics hat, the baseball team that he was drafted in. It's like, don't look too much into it, guys. It's just like not that big of a deal. If Patrick Peterson comes back, he comes back. I mean, that's the way I look at it. It would help out our DB core, but bottom line, I mean, it is what it is, in my personal opinion. Give me your dream scenario in terms of draft.
Draft, honestly, I really want Kyle Pitts. I think he'd actually be a perfect fit for us, and that'd be awesome. But I don't think we're going to get him, and I think realistically, you're probably going to get a cornerback. So hopefully, J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain, one of those guys.
Okay.
But I'm also actually excited. I saw J.C. Jackson is available for like a second-round tender, and he's young and he's really good. And I think it would be actually a great pickup because I don't think we're going to get a cornerback with that talent that young.
Right. Yeah.
Round.
True. True. Okay. I think somebody just said. Yeah, I got to look into it, but hopefully see what happens here with him. But any final thoughts, man, before I move on here to PJ and Michael?
No, just hopefully we make some cornerback moves. I mean, that's our biggest hole. It's been for about a year now, so let's hopefully we fill it up.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you being on here, man. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
Yes, you too. Thanks, man.
Later. All right, we do got a super chat down here from Colin P 999. This guy's coming up clutch with all these super chats, man. You are helping me feed my family. Thank you so very much, man. Let me give you the quick dab. A $10 donation says Elijah Vera Tucker is beefy. This is the type of draft pick that could keep us relevant for years to come. Skill positions are easier to find than a great lineman. Baby Yoda Kyler would appreciate. That's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, honestly, Elijah Vera Tucker has been mocked to come to us. He is a guard. I don't mind it. I really wouldn't mind it at all. I know we just got a center, but hey, with Pugh, and I know J.R. Sweezy probably isn't coming back either. There's word that Josh Jones might want to move in, but we'll see. He might move to the guard position, but we'll see exactly what happens. We do got Big Will with the $4.99 donation, my guy. It's been a while since I've seen you here, my guy. Let me give you the quick dab saying Hudson, baby. Dab on that ish, bro. Have a good day, my dude. No, thank you so very much for the $4.99 donation, man. It's been an absolute long time since I feel like I've seen you. Or maybe you've been on the stream, but the comments haven't been there. And I apologize. There's 200 people on here. And one of me. The only reason why I bring up the super chats on here is because like that's the really only way that I can see people like chatting in, because like they're super highlighted. So any other comments I would love to read. It's hard with 200 people and me being one. So let's move on to the next person here, and that's going to be none other than PJ. Let's move on to PJ, and then we have Michael, and then Jean Paul. Let's get it going. PJ, talk to me. How you doing?
What's good, man?
Good. That's good, man. I'm really excited. How you feeling about being a Cardinal fan?
Good, very good. I'm excited for all the big trades that happened today, especially AJ Green, because Christian Kirk, he was not going to do the job for the number 2 role, and I don't know if Larry Fitzgerald coming back.
I agree. I completely agree. I definitely the Christian Kirk thing. I know I got a lot of flack a couple years back, or was it last year, that I was like, he's not the guy. But now it's coming to fruition. I think he can definitely thrive in the third role, maybe as a slot type quarterback. The quick slants, the quick drags, something like that. I'm really excited to see something like that. But Rodney Hudson, man, do you think do you feel like we snubbed the Raiders, or do you feel like it was a perfect trade-off?
I think we snubbed the Raiders because he a top 3 center, and plus, all the pressure was coming from the middle last year, and Kyler Murray trying to run outside, and that's why he kept getting sacked. So that's a good trade because now we might not have that much pressure anymore.
I agree, man. I completely agree. Give me your dream scenario for the draft. Dream scenario for the draft. I don't care like if people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's not gonna fall back." I don't care about that. Just give me your top 2 picks that you want the Cardinals to get.
Okay, our number 1 need right now is corner. We really need a corner right now. So
100%.
I'll go corner for the first round, and I don't think we need no running back for the second round. Is Dan Arnold a free agent right now?
I think, yeah. Last time I heard it, that he was a free agent, that we might sign him back, but right now there's no word. Somebody correct me on the chat. But I don't think he's back with us right now.
But we definitely, I go with a tight end in the second round because I don't know if Dan Arnold's coming back.
Okay, that's fair, man. Perfect. Thank you so very much for being on here, my guy. Have a great rest of your day. Okay.
Okay, you too.
Later, man. All right, next up we got Michael. Michael's coming up here. Michael and Michael, man. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Hey.
Talk to me, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good as a Cardinal fan right now, I guess. I like the JJ Watt. AJ Brown one, though, I was a little upset at first just because, like, I thought we could have gotten Curtis or Juju for, like, for a longer term, and that would have been a lot better. And the Rodney Hudson news did make me happy. Like, just like you said, and you're like, I think your video right before free agency started, as long as we get 2 during the free agency and 1 in the draft, I'm good. So, and we did. We got our receiver and we got our O-line. So I'm hoping we get, I'm hoping Caleb Farley falls.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Because it could happen, Broncos, they might draft Parsons. And because I don't see the top 9 picking Farley. Broncos might go Parsons, and I just have a feeling Cowboys are going to go Surtain no matter what, even if Farley's there. So, and then, yeah.
That's fair, man. That's absolutely fair. Rodney Hudson, man. Obviously, a lot of people want to talk about it. It's very, very huge to get maybe a top 3 center in the NFL, man. How do you feel about that?
It feels great to finally get a protection for Kyler. I mean, Mason Cole was not the answer. I was hoping we'd get some Lamont Gillard vibes, but reps, but we didn't get any. So, but Rodney Hudson probably turned out a lot better than Lamont would, anyways. So
yeah, I agree. Last question for you, my guy. If we have one other option for a free agent, who do you want the Arizona Cardinals to target?
Who's
a tough one.
I say we could probably double down on receiver, and maybe trade away Kirk.
Ooh.
A little fun scenario. Probably wouldn't happen, but
right. I think they wouldn't just because of like the hometown kidness. Like they love that he's here from hometown and from Scottsdale. But hey, man, we'll see what happens, man. Obviously, Steve Keim doesn't care about his players. He got Kyler Murray 1 year after Josh Rosen, so we'll see.
Yep.
All right, brother. Well, thank you so very much for being on here, man. I will get Jean-Paul up here shortly.
All right. See you, man.
Later, man. Cool. Awesome, man. Yeah, so there's a lot of happiness, man. There's a lot of happiness going on right now. And I'm excited, too, to be a Cardinal fan, to be just in this situation that we can bring 200-plus people in a stream to talk some Arizona Cardinals, man. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing to be in this situation. And shout out to you guys. Shout out to the real ones, all 200-plus people in here that are wanting to talk Arizona Cardinals on a Wednesday afternoon when probably most people are working. And shout out to the people who are working and watching the stream right now. Shout out to you guys as well. Let's bring up Jean-Paul up here real quick, and let's see what he has to say. Bro, talk to me, man. How you feeling?
Hey, man, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
All right. First off, I want to say congratulations. That's the first time I heard about your bundle come on the way.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Of course. And have you talked about your lady naming after, like Kylie, little girl Kyler? You know what I mean, Kylie? I'm just
it's not gonna happen. I already got vetoed by my wife, so that's
oh, you do? Oh,
yeah. She's like, no.
Wait till she's all hopped up on drugs, man. It's like, oh, baby, you said yeah. Yeah, you
right,
don't remember?
Exactly.
All right. All right. So I'm pretty happy. I like to. I think John Gruden right now is kind of looking like Bill O'Brien from last year. He got us. Everything's kind of weird over there. They let go of Buckner, D-line coach, and we got him. And I think that helped a lot with Rodney Gunter getting here. And after that Lindsley, after we missed out on that, who knew we possibly could have got a better player? And all I have to give up was a third. I know it's a third, but we were gonna get a center on there anyways. That, as someone said, and we got a 7th, so not too bad. Kind of we talked about last time. It seems like Keim's a senator. He only has good. The only time he does well is when his contract is up.
Yeah.
When he gotta. We shouldn't laugh because but yeah. As far as the as far as the wide receiver we got today, I think it's a good get. I mean, this free agent class has been weird because it's like one guy got 12 million and another guy who like, I think it was Aguilar or something. Someone got good money, and then the same wide receiver who's in the same tier got like half of it. So it's kind of weird. I think it's a good. I think he's a stopgap guy. Stopgap. Kind of like Campbell last year.
Right.
One thing we might be looking at, with all these quarterbacks and all these offensive line that could, get drafted before us. There's a chance. I think we might miss out on Horn is because Dallas wants a cornerback. If the Giants sign Hassan Reddick, they're gonna get a cornerback to go with Bradbury, and New England might also get a cornerback. So with New England, if J.C. Horn is there, they're gonna get him. Like they just nickel and dime J.C. Jackson. They've been doing that since they had him. So they're also.
What do you think of New England getting a quarterback, like maybe a Mac Jones or somebody that maybe falls to them? You think they could do something like that?
I think what they're gonna do is, if they can trade down for more picks, they're gonna do that because that's what Bill Belichick does. I think all these spending, I really do believe all these spending is so they could get Jimmy Garoppolo. The 2 tight ends, they got the Kendrick Bourne, the wide receiver from San Francisco. It seems like the offense, because and they got the against Aguilar too, right? I think they got Nelson.
Yeah, they got
Aguilar
Nelson
too.
Aguilar. Yep.
But the thing is last year, I don't know whether or not it's COVID, but Cam can do. He can't throw far anymore. So
yeah, it was tough to watch, honestly.
And Bill Belichick last year was like, "Oh, we're gonna give Stidham a chance," and then Cam says, "I'll sign with you guys." Okay, Cam, you'll be our starter. So
I think he knew for sure when he signed that he was like, I got this opportunity, because I don't think Stidham was ever the guy. They're always gonna lie to you, especially like Steve Keim's made some plenty of lies to us, like straight to our faces. But I guess it's the name of the game.
Yeah. As far as so I can get a lot of guys their turn. As far as the free agent, let's get a kicker. Like, let's not forget. Don't forget about a kicker.
Yeah,
I know it's not the. I think it's just been the unsung heroes. The wide receiver 2. We got our center. Let's go get a kicker, because I feel like I'm on cloud 9 right now.
Me too.
Tomorrow, if I hear Cardinals sign Zane Gonzalez.
Oh, jeez. Right. It's going to put you right down.
It'd be, oh my God, did we not learn anything last year?
I agree, man. I agree. Matt Prater there's rumors that Matt Prater and Cardinals are talking about maybe a contract coming in here. I know he's older. Kind of reminds me a little bit of when Dawson was here. But honestly, I wouldn't mind Prater, honestly. Especially what it seems the trend that we're getting. We're getting the older veteran players. Let's bring them on here for a couple years, and whatever happens after that, happens after that.
Oh, yeah, man. It's like anybody. It's like after last year, like anybody but Cole and Gonzalez. But we can't cut Cole.
100%, man. 100%.
Everyone doesn't want to, everyone in the media doesn't want to trash Cole, because honestly, like, it kind of wasn't his fault, because I think he's more of a guard than he's a center. I think what overwhelmed him I think what he's lacking is not physical traits, but more up top. It's kind of like watching Hassan Reddick play inside linebacker.
Oh yeah, it was rough.
It was rough, but when they put him out at Sam, he was really good.
Oh yeah,
I think we could see something like that with Mason Cole. I just think that center just wasn't his. You gotta have a smart guy in there.
I 100% agree. I think the Cardinals are very, very prone to do stuff like that. We're trying to make sure that like a circle piece tries to fit on like those jigsaw square pieces. Like they try so hard to make something fit when they definitely shouldn't. But I'll let you go, man.
A round peg on a square hole.
That's what I meant to say. Exactly. Yeah. I'll let you go here, man, because I got a couple other people coming on here. But thank you so very much for being on here, my guy.
All right, man. Congratulations, and keep up the good work, buddy.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right, man. We do got Colin P in the house. Let me give you the quick dab. He says, #hot take. If Larry Fitzgerald retires and we make it to the playoffs, we should sign him mid-season and come in healthy post Larry Fitzgerald is different. Honestly, dang, that is beautifully said. Honestly, beautifully said here. I wouldn't mind it. I really wouldn't mind it. Bringing Larry Fitzgerald back up here to see if we are that type of contending team would be super amazing. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. I'm still kind of waiting for Lennon Wolf to come up here. I know he's saying that he's waiting for his dad, but no worries, man. Hey, don't pressure anybody, man. If you can't be on here, no worries. But yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting at right now, guys. Everybody's on cloud nine. Everybody's exactly super excited about what's going on here with this Arizona Cardinal team. And all it took was day 3, right? All it took was day 3 of free agency frenzy to really, really figure out what this Cardinal team was going to look for. And that is absolutely crazy to me right there. Absolutely crazy to me. We have somebody saying, wait for Lennon, but I think his dad is at work. I think if you look a little bit above, I think his dad's at work and he's probably waiting for that. We won't be streaming that long. We definitely won't be streaming that long, but I know there's a lot of people that are really excited about it. I am super excited about it too. I don't see any recent news for the Cardinals. This might be the end of it. And honestly, if this is the end of it, it is what it is. I mean, I'm actually pretty happy about it. I'm definitely not one to say, hey, and that's it. Because honestly, the Rodney Hudson was the cherry on top of the ice cream. And I really, really do like getting him over to this Arizona Cardinal team. So there's that. I'm refreshing my pages here. So now it's official. The trade for the Arizona Cardinals and Rodney Hudson is now completely official, guys. It's now completely 100% official. Wow. Absolutely amazing here, man. Absolutely amazing. The 49ers just got Alex Mack for $5.5 million. But hey, honestly, I'm happy with the center that we got. This is absolutely dynamite. Absolutely dynamite here for this Arizona Cardinal team, guys. We might be ending the stream here pretty soon, guys. Unless we get some other people that want to come on here, I'm willing to kind of wait it out to see if people want to come up here because this is our channel. It's our channel is what I'm trying to say. We do got Colin P's coming up clutch with all these super chats, man. This is crazy, man. Thank you so very much, man. You alone have been fueling the fire to the live stream, man. Thank you so very much for doing that. Let me give you the quick dab. It says Cam goes to a guy with Greg Olsen. 2 tight ends will make him a lot happier. Bill likes to work with the middle of the field. I like Pats to be very good. I think Pats will be very good. So talking about Cam Newton, that's fair. The Patriots definitely did a lot. They did a lot this free agency. They had a lot of money to spend. They got 2 of the top tight ends that were out on the market, which, Henry and Jonnu Smith. So yeah, hopefully that does good for Cam Newton. I mean, granted, he's not in our division, so don't really watch too much about Patriots, but I honestly don't mind them struggling at all. I really don't. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Colin P is coming up mad clutch with all these super chats, so let me tell you that right now. Yeah, I don't think Lennon Wolf. So Lennon Wolf said, no, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it. Hey, Lennon Wolf, you're good, man. We'll get you on another time, man. No worries. Let's get this video to 200 plus likes. If we already did that, wow, that's crazy. This is probably the most liked video out there. This is absolutely amazing, guys. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy right here for this Arizona Cardinal team, man. We do got another super chat too. My goodness. I'm trying to see if we can wait it out a little bit to see if there's any other news that are coming on, but there's no other news that are coming out right now, man. There's no other news that is coming out. We got Jacoby, my guy, Jacoby. I'm late, but let's go. Center and a wide receiver too. Absolutely. Thank you so very much, my guy. Let me give you that quick dab. Yeah, absolutely. I think there's definitely a lot of people that are really, really excited about what's going on right now. And being that, we ended up trading for Rodney Hudson as well as getting a, AJ Green makes it just seem that much better. Makes it seem that much better, 110%. Me Wilson coming up here with another $10 donation. My guy, geez, back-to-back $10 donations by Me Wilson. Bam, let me give you that right there. D-Hop should do our draft picks. Laugh aloud. He seems more likely to pick up better players than Kime, but we got a good center. 110%, man. 110%. I completely agree with that, man. Somebody's got to do something about Kime. Let me be the first to say right now, somebody's got to do something with Kime. Now, I do think he redeemed himself a little bit. Do I like the guy still? In terms of being a GM, he's got me a little happy. he's got me a little happy so far. So we'll see what happens, though. Me, Wilson, I do love this DeAndre Hopkins maybe being, you know, in the war room with them and really kind of slapping them around and saying, hey, don't go for that guy, man. What are you doing? I would definitely like that for sure. I do see some people on here that are actually Instagramming me right now. Let's take a look here. I got a few people that are reaching out to me. I think they want to be onto the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. This is absolutely huge, guys. This is absolutely huge right now. All right. I think it might be time, y'all. I think it might be time that we're going to be ending this stream here. Good day. Good day for the Arizona Cardinals. If something else happens, we definitely will be putting some videos about it, no doubt. We'll definitely be putting more videos about it, no doubt, for sure. But if we can get Prater, yeah, that would be absolutely cool. That would definitely be absolutely cool. We got End of Forever with a $2 donation coming up clutch as I give some credit to A-Dub for these moves. Yeah, I agree, man. I completely agree. I love A-Dub. Moro says JJ Watt jersey is out now. Awesome. Get your JJ Watt jersey, y'all. Get your JJ Watt jersey. Soul Pancakes, my guy, one of the most recent channel members. Let's go. Saying, I hope Patrick walks because he's being a diva. That's fair. That's fair, man. I can't disagree with you there, man. I can't disagree with you. I really don't think he's coming back. I really don't, but I'll be surprised if he does. Thank you so very much for the super chat, my guy. Appreciate that. Cool. All right, y'all. This has been an absolute pleasure, man. Absolute pleasure speaking to every single one of you guys. I know everybody's hyped up. Do some fist bumps on the chat below. Fist bumps on the chat below, man. We will be ending our stream here shortly. Yeah, extremely excited about it. Extremely excited about this, guys. Two big acquisitions here that happened today. Hopefully there's more news that comes around, but definitely make sure that you have your post notification bell on this channel and make sure that you are subscribed to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers and eventually trying to get to that 10,000 mark, because that's the holy grail right there. That's the holy grail. All right, guys, thank you so very much for being here. Fist bumps on the chat below. If you are a channel member, do some of those little mic emojis. That would mean the world to me, just to kind of use those mic emojis, just to being a channel member, just in general. Absolutely dynamite here, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Go Cards.